when it comes to any growth with social media shit, content creation, networking,
Right.
like what we're doing right now. Number one, networking. That is big because most motherfuckers leave that shit out. They always say post consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do that too, but like nigga, networking. Fuck the dumb shit. Networking
Yeah.
and knowing. I hate to say this, following trends. You gotta know how the internet reacts to shit. Like Deion Sanders moving to Colorado is a big deal, so it's trending and shit. Like you
Yeah.
follow Twitter, you see what's
Yeah,
trending.
hit it, put it
So
out right
yeah,
then and there. Yeah, I got you. I got you. And I see it. And that's the thing. It's all about balance. So, my YouTube, I mean, you honestly, I gotta give you credit for this because I was really the type of person. I had this like really weird view of how blowing up with the podcast could potentially work. One of the first podcasts that I ever started to follow, uh, they got lucky by somebody discovering them, even though they had an audio only show. And I was like, well, if I just post consistently and I have quality content, maybe I'll get it. No, no, no one's
you
ever
need
gonna
to probably
find
pay
you.
somebody.
You
You
could
need to
have
probably pay somebody.
you could
I
have
know
the
from going by.
world's best show, the best mic, the best editing. You could be Joe Rogan himself, and you could literally have Takeoff come back to life and be a guest on there. But if nobody knows, if nobody can find your show, it doesn't matter. So networking is probably the most underrated, and also making sure your stuff's on the right platforms. I know it would benefit me to release my podcast before people commute to work, because I was looking at analytics. I don't look at it as often as I should, because like I don't like thinking
It'll
about it
make
so
a
much.
hell of a difference.
But if I want to really care about this stuff, like, if it's a YouTube video, it's like, bro, you're not trying to post some shit at like 9 p.m. Eastern time. Who's trying to start a podcast right before they go to bed? Like, no one cares. Even a YouTube video, unless you're the type of person that is like drinking, smoking, hanging out, and this is like your go-to thing. Like, I love getting high at 10:37 p.m. on a Tuesday night and listening to Lobo. Unless you're in that specific demographic, you're not
Not
going to
true.
tap into a video at that time,
Not true.
right?
You know how many niggas I know personally that go live on YouTube at the time we recording this video, or at fucking 11 o'clock at night, and they be on the East Coast and shit.
Really?
Like niggas be going live for real out this bitch. Like shit, nah. Like it's crazy because of seeing people I know. Cause it goes back to networking. Like YouTubers I know, I'm like, oh, that nigga going live too. I just went live not too long ago or some shit. That shit crazy to me, bro. Or like we all might go
Ah,
live at the same time. It's like that's crazy. We got the same audience on some level, and they all get a variety like a fucking TV channels and
See,
shit.
that's
That's
the
cool.
networking shit. See, I don't know. Makes sense. Well, what's so funny is when I was in college, you probably heard this if you were in the school of journalism. Also, they always said it's not what you know, it's who you know.
That's true as fuck.
And I just didn't take that seriously. I was like, no, I'm a likable person. I'm gonna try really hard. No one cares how hard you try. I'm be honest with you. It really doesn't matter. Somebody's got to notice you. Somebody's got to link with you. There's got to be a collaboration. People don't just blow up off nothing unless you were like. There's like very, very obviously there's anomalies like fucking Mr. Beast. He wasn't out here trying to collab with people. He was just grinding that hard. But most people aren't willing to count to 100,000 on a video. Like, he's doing crazy shit. That's why he blew up. But most people need to collab. They need to network, which is how it should work, because this is YouTube. It's
There's
supposed to be a
another way
community.
too, though. That collabing's one, but like everybody, I know every YouTuber gets these moments where like they shit pops off at various times.
Like a viral
one
moment.
video might go viral out the blue that you did 2 months ago, or some shit you just did gets a lot of traction. It's getting a lot of eyeballs on it, a lot of traction. So everything you post is gonna be a beneficiary of that shit.
Yeah. And YouTube, they will go out of their way because they're trying to compete with TikTok. They're losing. They're never going to catch up. But that is the new wave. That's like the current wave. Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts. Everybody's trying to get like TikTok. It's not going to happen. But while they're trying, even Snapchat's got a little spotlight thing. They're trying. They're not going to get there, but you got to take advantage of that while you can.
Yeah. Since you say you about this life, bro, I'm gonna take your word for it, nigga.
Look, I'm
You
here.
about that
You
life.
see me, right? How long did it take you? How long did it take after you texted me to be in this room? I was sitting here before you were. I don't know if you noticed. I was in your shit before you were. Like this, because even though we are making content, at the end of the day, this is fun. Like I'm just hanging out with a friend, and I think that
Exactly.
the moment you're like YouTube stuff or my podcast, the moment it starts to feel like work, that's when you know you're doing it wrong.
I've been there a couple times at work feeling. Oh yeah, rigged NFL. It gets there. It got there quick as fuck this year. I was like, God damn.
Well, you have this type of thing where when it comes to the NFL stuff, you have to be quick because like
I don't have no weeks off
there's
to
no
the Pro
time.
Bowl, nigga. I got 21 weeks straight, bro. I'm like, God damn.
So I'm curious about that. You got like what week are we in? Some teams are going like 9-3 now. We in like
week 14.
Going into week 14. When the rigged NFL stuff ends, the pregame pick'em ends. We going right into rigged NBA.
No,
or you got another
shit
series
don't
in
start
mind.
to the playoffs, nigga. That's when I start doing all the shit. Get back on my hip hop shit, Illuminati shit. I'm like,
fuck, do I look like trying to do another 9 to 5, bro? That office job shit's for the birds. I fucking hated it. It's the worst thing ever.
Yeah, it definitely wears on me. I gotta drive 40 minutes to work 3 times a week. Like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I drive to the office. And Tuesday, Thursday, I'm at the crib working from home. I usually be in here in the studio watching TV, Boondocks or Jamie Foxx show. You know, some like nigga shit. Some nigga shit be on TV all day. Basically, is what I'm getting at. Martin or some shit be on.
Man, over here like Huey Freeman watching nonstop BET, bags under the eyes. Like, man, I don't know what y'all talking about. Roddy's like, nigga, what's wrong with you?
Shit, I backed up all my YouTube shit and all my music today on my hard drive. Bro, I didn't use half a terabyte of just YouTube. 200, yeah, most of it's YouTube. Was it 270 gigabytes? No, my bad. I think it might have been 400.
Dude, that's so much.
No,
where'd you back it
it's
up to?
To my hard drive from my laptop. My laptop's got a terabyte on it, but I've used 900 gigabytes of it so far in a year.
By the way, speaking of needed new shit, the MacBook that I've done, speaking of eras, so I talked about how like my first like 15, 20 podcasts were done talking directly to my phone. Then I had like the iPad era, which was like I had like a $20 mic from Amazon. Still not editing the show, by the way.
Rough times.
Yeah.
iPad anything is a rough time era.
Yeah. The fucking iPad with the $20 Amazon mic plugged in. Then when season 3 came along, I had the MacBook, and you know, obviously I got the little $70 mic, and it really hit me when I was like going through my Spotify Wrapped and shit. And there was this, long story short, there was this girl that I knew in college, and she's like a low-key pop star. Like, she's not famous, but she has 16,000 monthly Spotify listeners. Compared to me, she's fucking famous. And I was trying to get her on the show last year, and like some weird shit came up. I don't know, she was ducking me, she was dodging me. She said she had COVID. Everybody gets COVID, whatever. And I didn't fucking hear from her for a year, so who fucking knows? The point is, a couple months ago, I saw her tweeting that she was on somebody else's podcast, and I was like, ain't this some shit? So I went to go listen to the podcast. It's fucking terrible. Like, the audio quality's bad. He sounds bad. She's a terrible guest. He asks bad questions. She's not a personable person at all. And I'm like, then I was thinking, I was like, is it just that this podcast is bad? I mean, yes, their podcast is bad. But I was like, how does my podcast sound to a lot of amateur podcasts? And I started just going through podcasts, just browsing through them on Spotify charts, Apple Podcast charts. I don't know if you know this. There are a lot of bad podcasts. There are too many of them. And I was riding around with a couple friends, and I was like, listen to the show and listen to mine. I'm like, don't fuck with me. Like, tell me how they sound in comparison. They're like, first of all, nobody takes this shit as seriously as you. And I was like, yeah, that's what I figured. But how does it sound? And they're like,
good quality shit.
The mic audio is bad. You hear shit going on in the background. Whole lots of likes. So there's no fun topics. They're not talking about shit. They're rambling. It's not focused. It's clickbait. There's no ratings on the show. There's no ads. There's no fucking rapping. It's not fun.
It's just a hot mess.
It's just bad. And I was like, I have something special here. I just need to fucking get it to people. And that's going to be my goal for 2023. Like, if you listen to any fucking episode that I put out, the past 20 or 30 of them, you're going to be like, I might not agree with everything this motherfucker says. In fact, it's very controversial and it sounds kind of insane, but at least I can tell the effort, the production quality, the research, the passion, it's fucking there. And you won't leave the show Derpy thinking like, yeah, he doesn't care about this that much. Yeah, no one's ever gonna think that.
Hey, once you get a rocking and rolling, nigga, you good, bro. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You good.
No homo pause on everything I'm about to say. I'm telling you right now, I'm not sucking dick. And I mean that like proverbially, metaphorically. I am not going to be in like motherfuckers DMs like, can I please be on your show? I saw your content and I really liked it. Would you like to come? I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing it. But if it comes organically, naturally, like how you and I are right now, I'm down for it, but I'm not about to be on like somebody's fucking YouTube page that has 95,000 subscribers commenting like, love your vids, dog. Keep it up with a heart emoji. I'm not fucking doing it. I'm telling you right now. But if it's some game that's not that, I'm here for it.
That's funny as fuck. All right, no, this is my last question. So we were talking about beats and shit earlier, but we get up out of here. Who is your favorite producers in rap?
Tyler the Creator.
Okay, you said that shit really quick.
Oh yeah,
really quick.
Oh yeah.
Thought into that one.
Yeah,
You said that shit.
No,
really fast.
Listen, I thought about it a lot. I don't know how you feel about Tyler personally, his character, his music, his persona, his whatever.
I like
when
his
it comes
music.
When it comes to production, and there's a video I'll share with you can fucking link in the description. I don't care. I don't know if this is gonna be who cares. Tyler the Creator, I think, is so incredibly talented when it sheerly comes to the production of his music. And I saw him talking in an interview where he was talking about the Igor album, which I've said 100 times, is there's a difference between best and favorite. And Igor, the album by Tyler the Creator, is one of my 3 favorite albums of all time, in case anybody's curious. No order. To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar, Michael Jackson's Thriller, and Kendrick and Tyler the Creator's Igor, my 3 favorite albums ever. Thriller's a classic. To Pimp a Butterfly is the best rap album ever. I won't argue. I'm not here to do that.
I won't go that far.
It's
Kendrick's best, but I wouldn't go that far.
And Tyler the Creator's Igor, to me, is the most incredible blend of hip hop and pop and soul and funk. A conceptual album. I'm a whore for concept albums. Logic's The Incredible True Story is not a great album because Logic isn't a great rapper, but just the fact that he had a concept and he was willing to commit to it is very impressive to me. Having a big concept album and committing to something like that, and I think Tyler the Creator executes on ideas in the best possible way, especially in that album. So when it comes to production, the fact that he writes and arranges all the instruments, all the synths, the way that he like ties things together, his unconventional way of structuring songs, like, oh, I don't care how many bridges are in it, I don't care, like every single hook sounds different, every single song has a meaning, every single bar has a purpose. That's the type of music I fuck with. So if you were looking for a more elaborate answer, that's it. Tyler the Creator, easily my favorite producer of beats. Thank you for asking.
Damn. Grump said Tyler was one of his favorite too when I asked him about that, because Grump make beats too. Shout out to Grump. Go subscribe to this channel if you ain't done so.
Do it. And shout out to you, by the way. Guru. I want your people to know this. Since you said it's the last question, I know you're going to have to keep this in. Lobo here made me some beats. We're friends, by the way. I've known him for a while. So he's not going to do this for you. And
yeah, definitely going to do that for you.
He's not going to do that for you. One of them I use for the outro of my show, and I rap over it. You know, I'm not going to ask you how you feel about the rap because I don't want to fucking ruin the moment we're having. He fucks with it. He is a talented producer in his own right. Don't let him, sit here and be humble and all that. Like, there's like some certain specific things in the beats that you make that I really appreciate. Like the vibe, your vibe, the type of person that you are, I can hear it in the beats that you make. And I think that's what makes like a good artist, a good content creator. So, good on you. Keep up the good work,
Okay. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Right. So, yeah, man. We got Derek from Derpy. Got him for a whole hour and 26 minutes. Probably shorter after edits. But, nigga, we got this man for over an hour. So, yeah, get used to this man. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Go listen to him on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that shit, man. But yeah, man, episode 37. If y'all need to watch this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Thank you for watching. We are out.